Video game writing is an extremely iterative process, like all of game design. Game design is you try something, you throw it away, you try something else again and again and again. And as a writer coming from Hollywood, that was so painful to have to learn how to constantly throw creative work away. But it's the process. It is.
I know the feeling. I've worked on advertising, and it's also the name of the game to get shut down by the creative director, by the client.
Yeah,
and it's very frustrating.
It's like buckshot, right? You just scatter advertising as you do as much. You so many ideas, and they're like none of those. Try again.
As its place as a growing experience. I think it has its valuable space. To get shut down lots of time makes you harder, makes you not take it too personally.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you get to stash little ideas, don't you? Stash little ideas and keep them to yourself, and you get the need to express you more personally later on. I would say so.
My dad is a very spiritual person, and and he kind of talked me through my first year at Bungie, where we were building Destiny, and that game was like in constant iterative mode, throwing away everything we did constantly. And he would tell me the story from like the Bhagavad Gita or something about I think it was the story of Milarepa, and how he told his, young protege, I want you to go build me the most beautiful house you've ever made for me and my wife. And he went and he spent a year and he built this amazing house. And Milarepa came and said, no, that's shit. That's crap. That's terrible. And burnt it down and said, do it again. And so he did. And this time he really tried to put all of his self into it and really tried to give. And again, after a year, Milarepa said, that's a piece of shit. What are you? This is all ego. This is nothing to do it. Burnt it down, do it again. And he did this, a dozen times before Milarepa's wife said to him, you have to understand, he's never going to be happy because it's not about the house. He's trying to teach you to give, to create, and let go. Ooh. And that lesson of being able to create and then let go and move on really was like, it wasn't until like I was 50 that I really understood that lesson, that all of life, being an artist in this life in which we die, is about creating and then letting go. And that you don't get to take any of it with you, whether you have an audience that celebrates you after you die. I mean, we all want that, but very, very few get that, right? But what do you have? You have the joy of being creative in the moment. And if you can enjoy your creativity, that's the joy of being an artist, not the being celebrated, not the leaving something behind, not having it read even or seen. It's just, I get to be creative today. How beautiful is this? So thank God, I had that kind of teacher, in my dad to help me, through those years. And now, being a comic book writer with a collaborator like George, where we're not throwing work away constantly, we're able to just like actually put something we both love into the world. Like, God, how incredible is that?
I'm not throwing papers away.